man, wow. This is so different. I don't even know if my computer can like tolerate it. Guess we'll find out. Hello everyone, it is me, averydawnside, back at it again. Wow, okay, so obviously it's been a very long time since I have made a video, and to be 100% transparent with all of you, this is the first time that I am logging on in probably over a year. I'll get into that, but hello, I'm so glad to be on here again and saying hi to all of you. It's weird, like, how quickly I go back into falling into the groove of just being a YouTuber and having that, like, I don't want to say facade, but, like, that energy again, you know? Okay, anyways, I wanted to pop on here today and give some life updates, sort of explain where I dropped off the face of the planet to, but also, like I mentioned, this is the first time I've been on. And so this is the first time I'm seeing my character updated, and I'm not gonna lie, she's looking a little scary. She's not looking how I want her to. So we're gonna somehow figure out a way to make her look more what I'm looking for. I'm a lot happier with the way that my character looks now, and now we can finally get into the important stuff, all the updates, where I've been, what I've been up to, all of the things that have been going on in my life in the last year, because you all have been very much in the dark, which I do apologize for, but I'm very glad that I stepped away from YouTube and just everything, because like I said, it's been a very crazy year and in all the best ways, but so many things have changed for me, and I'm just glad that I took a step back from this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So anyways, you're all probably like, Avery, girl, where have you been? And let me start out by saying this. So first things first, I bet many of you are not going to be expecting this at all. But I'm going to do a name reveal really quick, because many of you, or some of you, know where I've been, what I've been up to, because you follow me on social media and kind of keep up with me that way, which I have been kind of active on Instagram here and there. Like, I'll just pop in and check in and see what everyone is up to and post a little life update. So if you missed that, then you probably missed the reveal of my name and my personal accounts, which I will get into maybe now, maybe at the end of the video. But my real name is Asia. Many of you have asked, and I feel like I always made it to be this climactic thing, but now it's not. Which for a variety of different reasons, but I'm glad that I can finally share that all with you now. So yes, my in real life name is Asia, and you guys can call me Asia, Avery, whatever you want to call me. I'm good with either. The reason why I say that is because while I was on my hiatus from YouTube, as I mentioned, I would check in on Instagram from time to time, and I didn't want to leave you all completely in the dark, because, and I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who reached out while I was kind of off the face of the planet for a while. But so many of you were concerned about my health and safety, and I really, really appreciate that. And it was never my intention to sort of just drop off the face of the planet like I did. But, you know, life happens, stuff happens that way. So here we are. Anyways, so I share my name because while I was on Instagram, I shared my account for my personal horse, Gaia, which I will get into in a moment. And all of you can go and follow me on there. That is more day-to-day updates just about what I'm doing in my actual life. If you are curious, if you follow me for my Star Stable content, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but there probably will not be much Star Stable content going forward, just because I am at a different stage in my life and I don't play the game really much at all. I mean, I'll log in like I am right now every once in a while, but it's nothing like it used to be, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you're here for my Star Stable content, I'm really sorry, but there probably will not be much in the future. But I am planning on making content, which I'm going to get into. So if you're here for that, please stick through the video and I will do my best to explain everything and what it's going to look like, next steps. Oh, this is so interesting, the character movements. I again, I really haven't looked at anything, so this is all very new to me. So the last video that I posted was of when I first bought 𝐿𝐲, which was February of last year, which was so exciting. I still have him. If you haven't seen that video, I would definitely recommend going to look at it. And yeah, so after I bought 𝐿𝐲, there was obviously a lot going on, and this is something that I kind of contemplated talking about, and I'm not going to talk about it much, but I'm sure many of you caught on. I was in a relationship that was sort of highlighted on this game, but me and that person are no longer together, and I wish them all the best, but I'm not going to touch on this subject. It's well over a year since that relationship ended, and that's not really what I want to focus on in this video, but I'm sure many of you have questions about that, so I just wanted to put it out in the open. Please don't say anything to them or to me. We're on our separate paths now, and just kind of want to leave that in the past. So I wanted to keep you all in the loop on that, since you did follow that journey of mine for a little while. But yeah, so anyways, I still have 𝐿𝐲, and he has been doing amazing. So he has completed his rehab with me, which he is back into full work, which is so exciting now. I'm just starting to teach him how to jump. He is quite the jumper, which is funny because so many of you know that I was like a hunter rider through and through. I rode super duper like laid back whoa horses, but I have quite the firecracker, and I love him in so many different ways, and he has made me such a better rider in the last year. I cannot emphasize that enough. And yeah, I've just been having an incredible time focusing on him and our journey together, which I will put some snippets in here and probably talk you guys through that, so stay tuned for that. This is just like the overall updates, but at the end of the video I'm probably going to include some videos and pictures from the last year, just so that you can see what I've actually been up to. Aside from that, I'm trying to think what else is new. I moved. I don't live at home anymore. I currently live closer to the barn. I'm much, much closer to the barn. All of you know that I used to have to drive about an hour to the barn. I live about 15 minutes away now, which is so nice. I cannot even tell you how night and day that has been for me. It's been incredible. On the other side of things, let's think. I have a new job. I love my job. I still work in mental health and behavioral health, just a little higher up, which is very exciting. I've been at that job for about a year now. And what else is new? Okay, so I covered moving, I covered 𝐿𝐲, I covered all of that. I'm trying to think what else I need to give updates on. Oh, the future of my channel. That would probably be important. So yes, as many of you know, I am no longer really actively involved in the Star Stable community, which I adore all of you. Star Stable will always hold a near and dear place to my heart. But I do want to sort of I still want to make content. I am very passionate about making content. I just want to shift it a little bit. And I feel like many of you followed my journey on YouTube, not necessarily for the Star Stable content. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could make a pretty decent roleplay video, not to toot my own horn, but that's just not the stage of life that I'm in anymore. So moving forward for this channel, it's still gonna sort of have the same brand and everything, I think, right now, with being averydawnside and everything, because it's kind of cool going by an alias name. But I am going to be transitioning it into IRL content. So specifically equestrian content, because I do want to keep it kind of on that side of things. But yeah, stuff with 𝐿𝐲, how to train and off the track. Just like little like fun vlogs of like what we do in a day, when we do our first show, like stuff like that. I think that there's so much potential for this channel outside of just being Star Stable related, and so I really want to highlight that in as many different ways as I can. But yeah, those are kind of all the updates. I miss you all so much. I love you all so much. It's been such a joy to talk to all of you through social media, and I'm so glad that I still have that connection. Before I get into showing you some of the stuff that I've been up to in the last year, I'm going to put some self-promo plugs. So if you would like to follow 𝐿𝐲, my IRL horse, and my equestrian journey overall, you can go ahead and go on Instagram. My Instagram is @ ek.asia, so that's going to be eq.asia, and that's where I post about all of our updates, what we're doing. You could stalk what I've been doing for the last year, and yeah, but let's get into showing some fun videos, and I'll do a little voiceover of what we've been doing and everything. So starting off last summer, we got to canter outside, which was so much fun. 𝐿 loves being outside, and this video honestly doesn't show justice to how fast he is and how powerful he is, but he is such a superstar, and he is so incredibly brave. I cannot emphasize that enough. He is so brave and just so wonderful, and I'm so lucky to have him. So this is a video from him last summer, which is super exciting because if you were around, you know that he could only walk trot for the first 6 months. So that was exciting. This was us over Halloween. We were a mushroom garden. I was a mushroom and he was my garden for Halloween, which was so cute. And then this was over Christmas. I was an elf on the shelf, but it was actually, I was an elf on 𝐿. And then one thing I forgot to mention during the video is I now have a cat. Her name is Binks. She is deaf and a senior cat, and she's the best thing ever. I absolutely adore her, but she's a cute little sweetheart, so I wanted to put her in the video too. And to end out this video, I wanted to show you guys what I look like behind the camera now that we're going to be moving forward with more IRL content. So this is me. This is what it's been like as a YouTuber for Star Stable so far, but I'm so excited for our next chapter together, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to remember my old outro. And I will see you guys in the next video, whatever that is. Okay, I love you. Thank you for watching.